Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at yet another MacBook. Well, it's not just one MacBook but two MacBooks. So we're going to be taking a look at two MacBooks. That was really a fast intro. Yep, so let's get straight into the video first. So firstly, just a small description on these MacBooks. These are first gen Intel MacBook Pros, the first MacBook Pro to come out with Intel chip. And like a backstory, got these two MacBooks off, as you all know, eBay. So $200, so it was like an offer. But obviously you don't know about the condition or how the MacBook is and all. So yeah, I'm really sorry if I'm wrapping through the video because so I guess we gotta see things after we look at the MacBook. So without further ado, let me show you the MacBooks. I'm sorry if this video is a little shaky because I'm holding my tripod in my hands and shooting this video. Here are both the MacBooks, and first glance at it you can see that this MacBook's top has a slight dent on it, but the other one is flawless. But before we go to any conclusions, let's open them up. So open it up, one MacBook done, and obviously both the MacBook's batteries are dead. Okay, this one comes off really quickly. So open this up, and first glance at this MacBook, you could tell that the keyboard is totally has a yellow shade and the screen is totally dead. These are the two MacBooks, and I want to say an interesting fact about this MacBook, the yellow shade keyboard. This MacBook doesn't turn on in the normal charger. So what do I mean by don't turn on your normal charger? We all know that it has a MagSafe port, but the laptop with the totally dead screen needs a specific model code of MagSafe charger to turn it on. That's a bit flaky because the charging port is very sensitive and that my MacBook needs that charger. But if you take a look at the same MacBook with a perfectly working screen, that can turn on in any charger. And what made things even worse was that the seller didn't give me the actual charger, so I had to go around searching again for the exact model number of charger so that I can turn this MacBook on. So I've got the chargers and let me show it to you and we can turn the MacBook on. So let's take a look at the chargers first. Okay, so this charger's model number is A1350. So this A1350 charger is not the one which could turn on this laptop. So what you're going to do is we're going to use that MagSafe charger to turn this MacBook. And if you see here, this is the 85 watt MagSafe power adapter, which you can see the model number is A1222. So 3 2s. This is the charger that is able to turn on this MacBook. So we're gonna plug that in. So I've got my A1222 charger plugged in here. So I'm just gonna take that and plug it into this computer. Okay, so that is in, and now onto this. Yep, we heard the chime. That's the screen. Here's the screen, totally damaged. And here you go. Onto this MacBook, we're gonna put the MagSafe charger in. Gonna boot up on its own.
A few inches later.
Well, yes, it did. It boot up on its own. Both the MacBooks are turning on their own. So let me just get the charging cable out of the way for both the chargers, and now let's go into both the MacBooks. I didn't put any password for them. There we go. Both the MacBooks have boot up, and I know it's a little messy here, and the video itself is really very messy. This screen is totally damaged, but for those of you who have noticed, this MacBook actually runs a newer software than this. When we were booting it itself, you could have seen that this is macOS X. So this MacBook is the perfect working screen. It's running on macOS Snow Leopard and it has a 1.83 GHz Intel Core Duo with 2 GB of DDR2 RAM, and the startup disk is Snow Leopard. Now let's move on to the other MacBook. So this MacBook with the dead screen, as you can see here, is running on macOS X El Capitan, the same Core 2 Duo with 4GB DDR2. This is the solid state drive. So this MacBook with the dead screen has been actually upgraded with SSD. So the internal hard disk has been taken out and it has been replaced with an solid state drive. And of course, patched up till macOS El Capitan. There are updates available, but I'm just not gonna take the risk of updating it, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And also, if you had noticed, you could see that there are some white droplets on the screen. Well, those are not any wallpapers that I put or anything. This is just the screen itself. So there's just this white liquid. There's a very strong odor to it, but there's this liquid that's actually coming out of the screen. And let's take a closer look at the keyboard. The keyboard, as you can see here, has a totally yellow shade on it, but I've checked and all the keys are working, so it's fine. But still, as you can see here, this is the original keyboard color and this is the shaded one. Well, that's not really a good thing. Now we've taken a look at the MacBooks, let's discuss whether it's worth for the price or whether it's not. For me, I paid $200 for this, and the first MacBook had all the original parts inside, and the second MacBook was actually replaced with a solid state drive. But the one replaced with a solid state drive had a broken screen and the charger was flaky, which means we needed the original charger in order for it to work. Which means we needed a specific model of charger for it to work. Well, now coming to conclusion, whether is it worth it? For me, it's definitely worth it because we don't really have to just keep these two MacBooks. I can definitely take out the hard drive on the other MacBook, swap it with the solid state on this, and just swap out the important components just to make that the MacBook, which is perfectly fine, just work better. So these are the kind of modifications, but I'm definitely not gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep it like they are, just keep both the MacBooks. I think it's just a very short video, nothing much. I think I've been wrapping through this video. I'm really sorry if I've been wrapping through, but well, that's pretty much it for this video. The review of this MacBook definitely will be coming out. Do get subscribed and turn on notification so you get to see that video. Yep, so that's pretty much it for this video. If you like what you saw, do remember to click the like button, do remember to subscribe to this channel. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.